Redmi K30 specs are starting to drip out right now, and today we got our first possible real live image sighting of a Redmi K30 phone. We also got some confirmation about charging speeds for an upcoming Xiaomi device. So these three photos were released in China today, and it shows a lot of interesting things. Firstly, it confirms the design of the Redmi K30, which we have known directly from Redmi will feature that dual cutout display on the top right hand corner. The phone is indeed called the Redmi K30. This particular model carries 64 gigabytes of storage, so I would suggest this is probably the base variant in the range. We move on to the second image, which shows a settings screen where the user can choose between either 60 Hz or 120 Hz refresh rates. There is no option in the settings screen for 90 Hz. You either have to choose 60 or go full out and choose 120 Hz. We have actually seen very similar settings in leaked code for the Galaxy S11 phones. This is within the screen settings screen. Above that, you can see there's an option for dark mode too. So far, so good. It does match up with a lot of the leaks we've been hearing about a high refresh rate display on the K30 phones. Then we come to the third picture, which shows information from a benchmarking app. A 6.66 inch full HD screen. And it's carrying an Adreno 618 GPU, which is a little bit odd. The first reason that it's odd is because the Adreno 618 GPU is carried on the Snapdragon 730 and 730G chipsets. This doesn't seem like much of an upgrade. You can also buy the K20 Pro right now with the Snapdragon 855 for much less than the original retail price. It may be a 4G variant that uses the mid-range chipsets from Snapdragon right now, whereas there may be extra phones and the K30 Pro that are bringing 5G. The K30 could even still have a 4G model with then a 5G option later next year. I do also want to say that if you do look very closely at these pictures, I'm not 100% convinced that they are real. They do look a little bit photoshopped on the tops of each of the phones. They have some very strange colors and some different patterns on there that just don't look quite right to me. With that said, keep that in mind and take a big pinch, if not a whole shovel of salt on this leak. Now for some more concrete stuff about the K30. So we know Xiaomi has been working on faster charging speeds over the last few years. A few months back, Xiaomi released some information about insane 100 watt charging on smartphones. Today, some concrete information. A new device will be released with 30 watt fast charging. This phone is also 5G capable, and so this fits in quite well with what should be coming next month, which Xiaomi have said is the K30. So not quite record-breaking 100 watt speeds, but 30 watt wired charging, and as yet no mention if there is or isn't wireless charging. The K20 had 18 watt and the K20 Pro had 27 watt fast charging, so a little bit of a boost. And this is apparently the same wired charging as is found on the recently released CC9 Pro, or the Mi Note 10 as it's called outside of China. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and everything to do with the Redmi K30 Pro. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.